Good morning. Grandpa's got Rylan working over here today. He's cleaning up our pile. Uh-oh. The boys are off of school for Christmas for a couple of weeks, so they're hanging out here today for a little while. This truck is leaving today. I think we're pretty well done with that shuttle. I've got it cleaned out as best I can. It's just not much more I can do with it. So we're gonna get that put back up there. I did want to replace the hose that connects it to our pump is leaking a little bit, so I was gonna look and see if we get some new hose and I can take that stuff apart and try and fix that. And then I think after this truck is gone and we can move that tractor up here to our floor drain, we'll try and wash it in here this afternoon. So that's today's plan.
Well, are we gonna do the top over the top?
Sure. So today's jobs also include storm prep, and a month or so ago when we had some wind, we had some pipes blow off our pipe trailer. So we're gonna throw a strap around them, try and keep it from happening again. Something like that. I think he also wants to put the 4440 in. Have to go unhook the mower there. 24 degrees. You think this will be good? Think it'll start? I don't know.
Too small to get up the steps. Want me to help you?
No, I got it.
You sure?
Yeah, I got it up. How do you feel with it?
Oh. I'm gonna go. After way more hassle than usually necessary, we got this unhooked and put the tractor away. Yeah. That is almost guaranteed to sink into the ground and be on the ground before we need this again. But I couldn't get a block in it. We couldn't lift it up high enough. So, and we should clean it off. We should do that. It's not gonna happen today, but it will. Grandpa's giving tractor driving lessons. Old school here on the 4440. I don't know that he'll be able to run the clutch. Windows are fogged up. I got that chunk of hose down. I don't think that hose is actually rated for oil, gas, petroleum stuff. It's pretty flimsy. I think it's been breaking down, and that's where our leak has been coming from, because we've got a leak over there. So I found some of this stuff. I don't know that it is rated for oil and stuff either, but it appears to be the same type of hose that we have on the other tank that is not leaking. So, and it's the right size, and I got enough of it. So we're going to use this. We tend to do that. We tend to use what we have laying around, whether it's the right thing or not sometimes. And I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can make an argument that didn't work, but it's been there for at least 10 years, and we're just now changing it. So, I mean, it did kind of work. All right. I said we got that hose off, and I tightened some of these fittings up a little bit, up on the top, both the 45 and the pipe nipple there, hose barbs. So we're going to put this tote back up there, and then I'll connect the hose to get it just right how we want it, because I'm using it. Rylan's trying to sweep my floor, but he can't get through. I'm gonna move this just a minute. Okay, I could have cut my hose a half inch longer, but it will work. Hopefully we don't have any more leaks. The only other place I'm questioning is this fitting here, but all we have to do is loosen that up and tighten it a little bit and it should be fine. So yeah, so we do on our bulk oil system here, we only have one pump for both hydraulic and engine oil. I've got a valve system there. As long as you keep track, it works just fine. I know it's not ideal to be mixing oils through the pump, and we should put a second pump in, but this is the setup that we have, and it has worked for us for 10 years. We haven't screwed up yet, so that's what we're doing. Is that 10 feet? That's about 4 inches. All right, we've got that done. Those guys that are coming to pick this truck up should be here in 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. So after we do that, I want to move some stuff around. I'll be able to get to this DEF tote up here that we can get with the forklift and move it over there somewhere out of the way a little bit more. And then after lunch, we'll plan on washing a tractor. There she goes. Now we got a little room in here. Let's get our tractor centered over our drain. Well, let's get to cleaning, I guess. It really shouldn't take that long. I mean, there is dirt on it, but these tractors don't have a ton of hiding spots. You know, the front axle and the 3-point hitch area is the worst to get, and we ought to be able to clean it up okay, relatively quickly. Well, I was doing pretty good washing until I ran out of fuel, so we gotta get some diesel, fill up the power washer so we can have some hot water. The ILS stuff there's a lot of grease zerks, it gets grease all over it, and the oil on the hydraulics and stuff. You need hot water to get that stuff clean. It just doesn't work the same with cold water. So we'll get some. Okay, take 2. If I was really a good YouTuber and photographer, I would set up a GoPro time lapse for you. Unfortunately for you, I'm not. So you get this clip of me power washing, and when I'm done, you'll see that. The tires are dirty. They're not really worth spending a lot of time on. But it does make the tractor look nice when those clean tires. It's a little steamy in here. I got the exhaust fan running, it'll clear out pretty quick. I should open the middle doors instead of, I got the bottom of the big door cracked, but I'll have to go that way. So anyway, we got her cleaned off pretty darn good. Once we let it clear out in here, we'll come back and take a look. Let stuff dry and it'll look like crap again. You know how it goes. Well, I went in the house and made lunch for the boys who didn't eat any of it. It's cleared off in here considerably. How does it look? Not too bad. Not too bad. Like I said, this that stuff back in there is some of the hardest areas to get because there's nowhere for it to flush out really. But we got the heavy dirt and oil off of the SCV couplers. We got most of the dirt off from the ILS stuff. We got the hood stuff at least semi-clean. We'll foam it and scrub it, get that kind of stuff off here at some point. Not going to happen today, so not too bad. Well, I'm transitioning to a different project, or back to one. I've got these shelves and stuff that they need to start getting some stain put on them. So I'm got some stuff. It's the same stuff we used on my floor last year. Which, if you guys are new and you kind of like this woodworking stuff, which I haven't shown a lot of, but maybe do some more. If you enjoy that, and you didn't see the floor project that I did last year, go back to last January and check out the couple of videos where I made. My dad and I installed the hardwood flooring in our new house from trees that he cut down, sawmilled the logs, kiln dried them, planed them, tongue and grooved them, sized the boards, all of that from cut the tree down to finished product in my house. We did all that, and pretty awesome deal. So anyway, we're gonna stain these up and maybe work on those frames of those a little bit. He's still got to sand down and gluing the shelves together and stuff yet, but we'll get started here. Nice. matches our floor. I like that a lot. So we're just wiping the stain on and then wiping it off, basically. It leaves it how we want it. Nice. Okay. Staining boards is done for now. When that stain dries, I need to put some finish on it. Some polyacrylic or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Phil put the backhoe in the shop. I moved the tractor back to clean the floor up a little bit. We're going to get the 7520 and put that in there. They're still calling for a bunch of snow tomorrow, and windy and gusty and drifts and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. We'll see if we get it or not, but we're going to be ready. So it's nice to have the snow removal machinery in the heated shop where it's warm and starts good and everything works better. So that's why we're putting them in the shop. We're ready. Phil went through and checked all the tires and made sure everything's good. All is good. We're ready for the snowstorm. I'm going home. Thanks for watching this one. There's a pretty good chance I'm not making another video until after Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope the snow's not too bad. We'll see. I might make one, actually. I say that. We might make one tomorrow if we're pushing snow or doing something. But my plan is just to stay around my house, work in my garage, basement, whatever. So Merry Christmas. Thanks for everything you guys have done for me this year, all the years since I've started making these videos. Really appreciate it. Appreciate every one of you watching, all your comments, subscriptions, likes, all that good stuff. So we will be working next week between Christmas and New Year's, at least for a few days. We'll get some more done on that tractor and keep the shop projects moving. And you'll probably get to see us pushing some snow. So looking forward to that. We may throw a live stream in at some point in the next week or two. I don't know. We'll try. But have a great weekend. Merry Christmas. See you guys next week.